Oh, y'all make sure y'all say hi to Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
Rudy!
Good job, Rudy.
Hey, Rudy, been waiting for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna get started till you come in, Rudy.
Hello.
How you been
Hey,
doing?
Rudy, that was intentional, okay? That was intentional. Oh no, you guys say hi to Maria Turner.
Hey, Maria, how you doing?
Maria! Yay!
Hey, what's up, Maria?
Hi, Maria.
Yeah. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Maria.
Yeah!
Hi, Kathy.
All right. Who's excited?
Oh
Let's
yeah!
go.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up.
So you guys remember the format we did with Tim, right? The last workshop that we did. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. That was our very first one doing it that format, right?
Correct. I remember you saying that.
And I went to check for those of you guys who have YouTube channels, those of you guys who have TikTok channels. I have all of you guys as handles, and you guys know I'm a number freak, right? Like I numbers is what really turns me on. So, so why? Because that's what tells me whether you're growing or you're dying. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep,
Do you guys want to see the results that I came up, right?
Yeah.
sure.
Every single channels was up 25% in engagement.
Whoa.
Cool.
Every single channels from the results of what you guys applied from the workshop into your content. So that means that your message got clearer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You see? So now we need to convert these engagements into leads and then leads into currency. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm going to tell you, some of you guys that barely posted, like some of you guys had less than 10 videos, less, right? But then some of you guys had like tons of videos. Okay? But I don't go by quantity, I go by percentage. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because the quantity doesn't matter, the percentage matter. But then again, if you got too little, the percentage is not as accurate because if you got too little, you got too little. Yeah? So I'm expecting the same similar exercise with Christina. Okay. So to kind of give you a synopsis, day one is going to be the preparation. Okay. Our goal on day one, you're going to have your tagline down. You're going to have your um, standout statement down. You're going to get your one line story down, right? All these things for Christina to give you a big girl, big boy pants on feedback. Y'all supposed to laugh, man. Y'all too serious. Damn, I thought I was handing out exams or something.
We were listening so very intently, right? You know,
Big boy, big
hanging
girl.
on every
I
word.
don't know.
I was busy trying not to cough. Okay.
That didn't hit me in my funny bone, Kim. You got to step your game up.
I thought I was handing out SAT tests, man.
Sounded like it when you were talking.
So here's the other thing, guys. We're going to go through some framework, okay? Some very clear definition that all of us should know from day one. I didn't pay 30 grand for no reason. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I'm not asking you to pay 30 grand. I'm just asking you to take in the information. And the only thing I ask in return is for you to implement.
Yep.
That's your cost.
Right.
Your cost is to implement as much, as many times until you see the results. Let me tell you what. Christina has the same habits as I do. She learned, she absorbed, and she implemented. The only difference between the two of us is in the beginning, we had the same message, which is legacy. Until Michelle opened up Community Builder, I changed my message to school. Does that make sense?
Right.
But regardless, we both reached 6 figures in our own focus. That's what's ironic. Because what that does is it gives people hopes because we have community builders here. We're all selling legacy here, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
That gives you options.
Right.
That's very important because it's not one of them deals where it's my way or the highway.
Right.
Because usually when you do my way or the highway, there'll be times that you might be waiting for a long time before you get the first coconut to fall down from the tree.
Take the tree and fall down.
Straight up though.
And then some people, when that coconut fall down, they got knocked out and never got back up.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to act when the $900 and the $1,400 came. They didn't know how to act. They thought it was the end of the road. You know, there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. You should be excited. Like, oh, I want more coconut to come down. Right?
Indeed. Indeed.
Yep.
So, now, I'm going to tell you guys. Day 2 is going to be warm up. Day 2 is big girl, big boys, pants on. Take it like a man, take it like a woman. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Day 3 is transformation and commitment. Because what anybody knows, what determines whether this workshop is good or no good? Anybody know that?
Results.
Yeah, results. Yeah.
Results within the following 30 to 90 days. And I'm going to tell you this workshop couldn't have come at a better time. I didn't plan it like this. But it's right around where Michelle is starting the 90 days.
It's all
What
God
better-
divine, Kim. God divine.
What better timing, guys? What better timing? You guys are the most grateful people. Why? From last time I checked, in the whole entire DGC, we have the only workshop going on this week.
Hmm.
What better timing?
Mm-hmm.
It hit me like a ton of brick this morning when I woke up. And I was
you
able
look
to
pretty
still
good
stand with
today,
you
Nick.
guys. So I'm so excited, guys. And when you get someone like Celine to clear her schedule just to be there, you know something's up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
She's a one busy woman, man. I know Maria know. Maria know. She
I
is
know too.
one busy woman. Boy.
Very busy.
So, you guys excited?
Mm-hmm.
Very much so. Very much so.
All right. So I'm really pumped up. I expect everybody's content to go up anywhere from 20 to 40% in results. Okay.
Cool.
This is we don't do workshops. And I don't blame Michelle because her attendance is higher.
Right.
She cannot do what we do because attendance is too big. The audience is too big.
Exactly.
She'd be running an 8-hour call.
And you can't do that and be a CEO.
Well, it's not that. People won't last. They drop off.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, I know what 8-hour days looks like. I used to do 3-day conventions from 6 in the morning till like 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's
And I
crazy.
used to go to the first of the line on Sunday morning or Saturday morning, the last day, just to find my guy or my gal of which one I want to work with. It's easy to get up the first day. It's easy to get up the second day, but it ain't easy to get up the third day.
It is not. Having been to a 3-day convention, it is not.
But you guys have probably never seen anything like this, okay? When you have 80 to 85% third world country people attending this convention, people literally camp overnight to get front seats.
Yep.
Wow.
This is no joke, guys. And this is the hardest industry that you could publicly do this, which is the financial industry. Okay?
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you this. That's the kind of environment I come from. And I've done multiple 7, okay? Because it's an industry that's a high ticket dollar. And it's not hard to hit 7 figures in the financial industry, okay? What's hard is maintaining it.
Yep.
But what is even harder, nowadays, it's even easy to attain 7 figures. But the question is, can you duplicate yourself? And that's where the art comes in. Because to reach higher at 7, to reach 8, 9 figures, is not based on your performance. It is based on how well can you simplify and multiply. Does that make sense?
Right.
Right.
The ideal is not to have to depend on your effort only. It's to be able to have 1% of 100 effort. But if you can't simplify, you never see that 1% from 100 effort. Now, why is Kean talking about this silly stuff pertaining networking, network marketing? Believe it or not, it applies the same way in affiliate marketing. The only difference is you're not looking for 1% of 100 effort. You're looking for 40% of 100 effort. Because your affiliate commissions is 40%.
Yep.
Think about this on the bigger numbers. What if you had 40% of 1,000 effort?
Excuse me.
That's 40 G's a month. You can't sit here and tell me that you couldn't use 40 G's a month. You'd be lying.
Right.
I
Like-
would never say I couldn't use that kind of money. Never would I say that.
Here's another good one. Let's say you did get 40 G's a month. I guarantee ain't not one of you gonna ask me where you got it from.
More than likely, no.
Now you see how it applies?
Cartwheels.
Now you see how it applies to what we do?
Mhm.
Not only that, as you know, our vision is to help build 1,000 communities with the same core values, right? I didn't say identical. No, you have your own passion. We want you to teach, to promote, to duplicate your own passion. But core values is like framework. Core values should not change, regardless of the product, the service, or whatever it is that you do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about faith, family, right?
Mhm.
Fitness, finance, and fun, right?
Mhm.
That should not change. Those are I did not create that, guys. Let me tell you. One is biblical. Two, it is leveraged by many corporations, entities, firm, groups, company, teams, you name it. Leverage is good. Question is, at what percentage of implementation?
Mm.
That's the key.
Right.
Now, I know Cynthia's not here, but Kathy is here, and she will tell you. I don't play with that stuff. I don't. To me, this is very dear to my heart. Now, does that mean that I was a perfect Christian the whole time? Kathy, first to tell you, I've made mistakes.
No one is.
I made
Amen,
mistakes.
Raheem. Amen.
Not one person.
And they've cost me dearly. I don't know if she can unmute, but they've cost me dearly.
I'm right here, buddy.
So what I'm sharing with you is from experience. I take the bullets, I take the arrows, not for you to take them again. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
We do this to pave the way for you. What we're doing here in this community is very unique. Why is it very unique? We want all of you to build something to last a lifetime. That takes structure. That takes core values. That takes foundation. You see? One thing I love about today's mentorship with Michelle, we talked about data. Some of you, this is kind of more for your school owners, right? Your community owners.
Mm-hmm.
They just came out with the data to tell you where your subscribers come from. Is it perfect? No. Will it get perfect? Possibly. But let me tell you, there ain't many platforms that give you that. I don't know of any social media platform that give you that other than YouTube. YouTube will tell you your audience, the percentage that is watching your content from a laptop to a phone. That's huge. And guess who always win?
Phone.
The phone. So when you do things like today, I was on a call with Rich. Never finalize anything without looking at it on the phone. Because your phone is the most important view that 90% of your people are going to look it from. So if it looks shitty on the phone, there's a good chance it looks shitty on the computer.
So true.
Does that make sense though? Does that make sense? Right?
You're
Yes.
just saying the truth, bro. You're just saying the truth.
And that was my first lesson in terms of content. Any kind of content you create, you know. When I learned Canva, that was the first thing. Check the phone. Check the phone. Yes, I agree with you, Brahim, on your comment. He put a comment. It said DeepSeek is good and it's free. It's a tool that you can use. So it's pretty good.
Right. It's another AI engine, but it's just a little slower, just to answer Martha's question. But I think, Martha, like I said, if you go to chat and you tell chat that, hey, this is outdated information, a lot of times it can search and find the updated information.
Yeah, I asked that up front, and then it still gave me some stuff. And
It still
Anyway,
gave you. Okay.
Yep.
The other thing that you can use, Martha, is YouTube tutorials. So if you're trying to find something up to date, just to trying to find how to use a tool, there's 1,001 YouTube tutorials out that are short and that could like literally be specific to what you're trying to do.
Okay, good to know, Brahim.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen,
Yeah.
you need to know how to wear your clothes. YouTube. You need to
Yeah.
know how to brush your teeth. YouTube.
YouTube.
Mhm.
Yes. My
YouTube will
son learned how
literally
to
teach you
skate.
anything you're looking for.
Especially
My
for
son learned how to skateboard.
especially for tech review. Man, listen, YouTube taught me how to change my my valve cover on my 2010 BMW when I had it. I changed the whole daggone thing by myself. You know?
Hey, we
I'm gonna
changed our
tell you
start
this.
button on our Honda for about $100 with one screwdriver.
So there's gonna be a point in your business, you know, you start doing well, you start bringing in revenues. There's gonna be certain things you're gonna want others to do for you for certain reasons. Okay, I know my biggest challenge when we were high in income was trying to find tax write-off legit. That was one of the biggest challenge. Okay, and then when we started a nonprofit, it made everything change. Right? So the ideal is that when you start hitting a $250,000, between $250,000 to $500,000, you should start looking into having your own nonprofit. It's going to give you a lot of tax breaks. Okay? But
Yeah.
until then, you should be fine. You just got to know that's why we're going to have Kim Tracy come in to share with you that analogy. She's really good. I had a chance to talk to her, and some of her clients are really, really big clients, guys. Like wealthy clients. When you're in the position that she is and you're able to advise wealthy clients, usually you are recommended by somebody else.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did we
Which
have
means
sole
that,
proprietorship status?
come again?
Did we have in our business sole proprietor status or that other one that you have to have an EIN?
It is depend on your view on it. So let me kind of tell you a personal, real story. Okay. I had a former brother-in-law who had like a body shop, auto body shop. Okay. For a long time. Since he come to America, he's never had a real job and he just know how to fix cars. Okay. Very simple guy, old school. I set up his old system for collecting money and everything. Very old school, everything. Remember back then I didn't have much tech, right? So it was either Apple or it was whatever, right? It had to be something to do with Apple. Okay. So, but then he got into a really bad car accident. And guess what? They cleaned him out
Whoa.
because he didn't separate his personal belongings from an actual entity. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, let me ask
Wow.
you this. Regardless of whether you're on the West Coast, East Coast, in the middle, what are the odds that could happen to you?
100%.
Guess why? Because you can't control the people who drive around you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Secondly, unless you know something I don't know, we live in a sue happy country.
Yeah, we do.
Man, you
Absolutely.
look at somebody wrong, they'll sue you.
Amen to that, brother.
Okay? So it's sue happy. Why is it sue happy? Because this is a capitalism country.
Yep.
It's not about how good you are in doing what you do. Nope. You guys know what's the one word that it's all about in America?
Money,
Money.
money,
Two
money,
syllable.
money.
Money, money.
Two syllable. It starts with an N and it ends with a H.
What was the question?
It starts with an N and it ends with an H.
Correct. I'll give you the formula, you finish the sentence. You ready?
Okay.
Assets minus liability.
Net worth.
Yeah.
Net worth. It's all about net worth. What do you have in ownership after you pay off all your debts? And if that number is in the red, you ain't got a squat.
Yep. True.
That's real, guys. That's real. You see, for 15 years being in the financial industry, there's only two numbers I cared about to make sure people understand. Number one is discretionary income, and number two is net worth. If someone doesn't take the time to educate that, in my opinion, it might piss off some people now. You have no business being in the financial industry. None whatsoever. I don't care you work for a bank or for a firm. That's my belief. That's why I've done so well for 15 years to build my wealth. By focusing on those two numbers. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Right? Because your
Yes.
net worth means after what Uncle Sam get his cut, not before he get his cut.
Mm.
If he get his cut. Without ending up like Wesley Snipes. Promise. Because most people don't understand. Number one, and I don't know how we got to this conversation, but we got here. Number
Yeah.
one, IRS is a separate entity. It is not owned by the government.
Yep.
I don't care who
Yep.
tells you what.
That is
Okay?
the truth.
You can look it up. You can chat GPT it. You can crock it. You can perplexity it. You can AI it however you want it. Okay? And if you really study the internal revenue codes, they are designed for the self-employed.
Yes, they are.
True.
Yes, they are.
But are they going to sit
Very
here and
true.
educate you on that?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
They
They
don't
would
even
be
teach. They
shooting
don't
their
even
own
teach you
foot.
that in school. They don't even teach you that in school, man.
The reason they won't teach you that in school is there'll be nobody washing your car.
Exactly.
There'll be nobody doing your dry clean.
Yep.
There would be no restaurants for you to eat in.
Yep.
Everybody cannot be smart, which comes down to probably the most accurate statement in our industry, which I call the people industry, right? I'm going to get to that statement, okay? But we are in the moving people industry. Anybody know why?
The moving people industry.
Yeah, why?
The moving people industry.
In other words, aren't you in the business of creating traffic?
Yeah.
On traffic people, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Last time I checked. Well, some may could be bots, but if you're not moving people, guys, you're not moving paper. You're not moving products or services, which means good chance you ain't making no money.
That's right.
Yeah.
True that?
True that.
True.
Okay.
Now, one more. One statement that is so true in our industry, which was really hard for me to accept, because I have a big heart, is that you can't help everybody.
Nope.
Does that make sense, guys?
So
Yeah.
true.
Is this hitting home for you guys so far?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sure.
Right. So this is really important. The purpose of today's live call is to prepare you for the 3-day workshop. Now, here's one number that I'm very, very disappointed. Like, seriously disappointed. Okay. But I won't hold it against you. Every single person who signed up for this VIP this time, I personally referred. Every single one of them. So I hope you guys take it to your heart, especially, it doesn't matter whether you're a community owner or not. Bottom line, get your 27 bucks back. You're a community owner, why not make the money yourself? Why not have them buy directly from you, right? But what you have to do in return, refer 3. There is no one doing that in this space. Period. Name me one community, one entity, one company, one platform that does that. Zilch. Nada. I can go 7 languages if you want. And I feel like we're not leveraging it. So that comes down to 2 things. Either we don't understand it, or we just don't care. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's there. If I were to run that contest with you guys, I'd get the benefit every time. Every single time. Today was another proof. How many of y'all saw the post with vidIQ?
I didn't
I
see
did.
it.
Guys, you go to HBA. My residual is almost 3K. Does it cost me 3K to run HBA?
Nope.
No. Get response. My affiliate on that is about 150 bucks. Does it cost me 150 bucks to use it? And even if it did, that means I have a really big list. Does that make sense? Right?
Mhm.
Yep.
What else? Lunical. My affiliate on that is 175 bucks every single month, never fail. On the product that cost me 15 bucks to use. So what am I saying to you guys? What I'm teaching you is from experience. We don't do theory here. We don't. So when I tell you, anybody know the 3 milestone of PPP? What's the first milestone?
Protect
Return
it.
on investment.
Return on investment. Whatever you spend, whether it's Descript, whether it is CapCut, I don't care what you use as a tool. Refer enough to make it pay for itself. That's your first milestone. I don't pay for one single tool in this platform, including Skool, including Michelle's community. Whoa. My affiliate last year in 2025 on Skool was nearly almost $19,000. How many of y'all could use 19,000?
That'll work.
Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but I can tell you this, it paid for every single one of my tools. And then some. So you guys see how powerful affiliate is? My goodness. I wish they taught me this long time ago. Even before I went to the network marketing school. Because it's a lot less headaches. Less. You see?
Mhm.
That's why it's so important. Anybody know the second milestone?
Pay off like a car note or something,
That's
like a
right.
bill, like a bill.
A major bill. Just a major bill. Some of you, a major bill could be a cell phone bill.
Mhm.
Some of you, a major bill could be a car insurance. Some of you guys have car insurance costs more than your car payment. Mine is almost the same. And just to give you, my car payment is 800 bucks a month. So think about that, guys. And then the third milestone is paying rent or mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this. You help someone, first help yourself. Let's talk about each one of you first. You got your ROI. You got enough to pay a car payment or so. Now you got enough to pay a rent or a mortgage. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Jeff. That's why,
No.
hey, Maria, that's why we call him the comedian in the community.
Yeah, right.
When we ask the right question, he knows the right answers. He come always on time. That's right. They go nowhere. But what if you help 3? Do the same thing. You have a foundation. Why? It takes at least 3 legs on a stool to have firm. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But then what if you have 4 legs? That's a stronger table. That's foundation. Right? But what if you had 6 pillars? Now we forget legs, we go to pillars. 6 pillars is what I taught in the financial industry for many, many years to a solid financial blueprint. Bulletproof. 6 pillars that people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk use in their finance. They don't need to talk about it. All they care about is it works. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They don't show off. Have you ever seen Bill Gates show off? Have you ever seen Elon Musk show off? No need to. No need to. Number speaks for itself. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
These 3 milestones, guys, are so dear to my heart, just like the core values, because it's something that I practice and implement since the age of 18. Here's my responsibility at the age of 18. Just came out of college, okay? If you don't like it, I'll say it. Go Gators.
All right. Go get
And guess what? I was doing nails at the time, full time in the Navy, right? Just encounter insurance as a side gig and building the Amway business at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you guys may not even know what Amway is, but I hope that maybe most of you guys know what Amway is, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
guess what? I done well at all of them. Just never ask me to do your nails.
I take it that wasn't your favorite.
It's not that. I'm more of a business person. So rather than do your nails, I'll flip the shop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
The money is not in doing your nails. The money is in flipping the shop.
Haha, there's the secret. All right.
Does that make sense? Right? You guys with me so far? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember the day that my mentor said, Kim, you need to write a check for $25,000. So my response was, who am I writing a check to? He said, John Maxwell Organization. I'm like, you realize I'm only 18.
Wow.
You think he cared if I was 18 or not?
Nope. You didn't care.
So guess what? Kim was coachable. Kim wrote the check. And then he gave me the details of commitment. What was the commitment? 12-month commitment. John tells you in a 3-week window where we meet that month. Being that when I was in the service, I spent 9.5 years overseas and a half a year in the United States. Why? In the Navy, you don't make rank in the US, you make rank overseas.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. So what it means to me, I have to request permission to get vacation. So that's why he gave us at least 3 weeks notice. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Have to make travel arrangements, attend the event, and come right back to my command. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't easy, but I did not miss one single live meeting.
Wow.
But that today, that certification, I still make incredible from that certification, which is a time blocking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, to kind of be upfront with you guys as to why we have not ran another time blocking class, I didn't feel like the community was ready or getting the transformation that the community needed to get from that time blocking. And I know that the main reason was we wasn't focused on the IPA, the basics. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So this is why we don't want to make the same mistake in 2026, which is why the first quarter is to get all your system working. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Understanding the framework behind the system, why it needs to work a certain way. It's kind of like you understanding your car of why you need to put oil in it. Why do you need to have coolant in it, right? Why your spark plugs need to be checked every now and then, right? You need to know that in your digital automation. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Quarter two is you need to know how to change the oil. You need to know how to put gas in it. You need to know how to do windshield wiper fluid in your car. And that's understanding how to use the editing tools, optimizing tools, right? That stuff. It's good stuff. The stuff that saves you time and be 10 times more productive. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But what? Q3 and Q4? You get your Q1 and Q2 right? I expect each and every one of you to make 6 figures by the end of Q4.
Let's go.
Because you're gonna be
Wow, all
running that
right.
Lamborghini. You're gonna be running whatever your dream car is. You're gonna be running that bad boy hard. Your pedal is gonna hit the ground. Okay, but you gotta have those basics in place. I wish somebody told me this, guys. I had to do it by walking, running, and chew gum at the same time, and figure it out, so that I can lay it out for you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And many others to come. 2026, guys, is just the first batch. And we ain't talking about batch content here, guys. Okay? First batch. What does that mean? The first batch is going to play a major role in the second batch. Do you know why? Y'all going to make additional income from coaching. But you can't coach what you ain't done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want Maria to keep dealing with these actors' attitude. We want her to look younger, guys. I ain't gonna tell you her age, but damn, I fell out of my chair when she said the number. Seriously. For me, look, hey, y'all don't gotta kiss up, okay? They gonna get you nowhere, okay? But do you believe that Maria don't look a day old 50?
I agree.
Yep. For sure.
For sure, for sure.
How
Yeah,
do I
that
know?
was-
And look, Maria, I ain't checking you out, okay? I promise you.
You're looking pretty nice today.
It's her skin tone. Her skin tone. You know, and I'm not being racial in any way, but it's harder for a person with a darker pigment to take care of their skin tone than a person who has a lighter pigment. I think that
But-
would be the most professional way I can put it.
But I'm do it unprofessional.
Oh,
Black
damn.
don't crack. Black don't crack. You know how we do.
Black don't crack. And I will tell you, at 67, it ain't cracking.
It ain't cracking.
What?
So I'm going to tell you guys, this is so important. You guys all have an amazing talent that is yet been discovered. Each one of you. Like, how many of y'all remember when Jeff was just checking things out? Who remember that? He was just on the sideline, show up. He likes to throw money around, right?
Yeah.
And just not do anything with it. But you know what? This whole time, he was absorbing. But I've never seen him more focused and serious than he is today. It's amazing. Y'all haven't seen nothing from Jeff yet. Okay?
I see he brought a bridge.
But you know what, though? Anybody, if you've known Jeff, what is his fire?
Wife,
That's right, his wife. He'd do
Yep.
anything for his wife. But his wife, you don't want to get her on the wrong side.
So true.
So,
So
you know, but that would be a story for Jeff to tell you one day, you know.
oh yeah, that would be a great story.
For me, it is so important that each and every one of you, I don't care how big you become, always aim to maintain that personal relationship. You see, it's important to me that I know Rich's story, Maria's story, every one of your story. Okay? It's so important to me because to me is what I remember you as. Does that make sense? And I learned this not from Michelle. I learned this from a gentleman named, you can look him up. Okay? His name is Tom Chenault.
Yeah, Tom, that's my boy.
If you guys ever get to know Tom Chenault, phenomenal person. The last name you spell is Chenault.
Whoa.
It's a French name. The last name is a French name. It's actually the name of a brand for a car.
Spell that
So
one more
Tom
time.
Chenault. It's pronounced Chenault, but it's Chenault. Just to give you the kind of person he is, he's on a first name basis with Eric Worre
Ooh.
and his entire family. So it takes a lot to get into that position. Okay, some of you may or may not know who Eric Worre is, but that's another class. That's another chapter. That's another training of its own. Okay? Does this make any sense to you guys, what we covered today?
Yes.
Yes,
Who believes that 1,000 words is described by a picture?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to put up a picture for you guys. Okay? I'm going to put up a picture. Everybody here, ultimately, this is what you're trying to do. Drive your traffic, whatever source you drive your traffic, send them to school, and that changes to currency. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Whether you own a community or don't own a community, period. Now, why school? Okay? Like, know, and trust. 10x. How many of you guys have noticed our mentor's message change a little bit? Does that make sense? There's a reason. There's a reason why you need to build a community one day. Only when you discover what your passion is. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Because why? At the end of the day, we're trying to help another soul, correct?
Yeah.
Does it make sense to help that soul, which are many, many souls, right? Does it make sense to pick up the phone 1,000 times or just to bring the 1,000 people to church? What makes more sense?
1,000 times.
No, bring him to church.
Oh, well, yeah.
You can get the same amount done without having dialed the phone 1,000 times. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
you said
In other
dial
words, you're going to
1,000
reach out to
times.
more people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you right.
That's okay. It's easier to reach out people when you have a place to reach out to them too than trying to reach out to each person individually. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when people understand that, then now they start to understand why community.
Kind of like a base
But you,
camp, huh?
that's right. That's right. See, I knew I could get through you guys that way. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because what really takes place in school, which I'm going to share with you guys after the workshop, right? You have classroom modules. And inside of these classroom modules, that's how you can design what you want your audience to see, what you want your audience to learn. And you can create what's called a pathway. I don't like to use the word system because everybody else and their mother use the word system. But a pathway is personalized to the situation. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it can't be just a pathway. It has to be a pathway that is proven. Big difference. You see? I give you example. Rich. Most of you guys know his profession, right? That he came from. Right? Everybody know, right? I don't have to ask Maria because they're pretty good friends. Rich like things to get done fast. Right or wrong? Yes?
You're asking me, definitely.
Okay. But let me ask you an honest question. Did you ever realize how much details needed to be in place to make it work right?
For DG or just other
No, from the time before you came to PPP to the
Hmm.
time now that you've been at PPP, did you
Hmm.
ever realize everything that you and I went over, what actually someone needs to understand when they own communities,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of details, a lot of details.
right? But the only thing we see is the 30,000-foot view. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And we know that it works, but we don't realize a certain thing needs to be done a certain way to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just throw a community together, put 6 modules, and you're going to earn income. The little that we know,
Yeah, far from that.
right? And that's the part that most people don't talk about, which I believe is one of the most amazing hook. Do you realize that? Go see on the videos that you do. The part that most people don't talk about and start your hook that way.
Hmm.
And see how much more engagement you have in your content.
Yeah.
It's amazing. If you have not been in Daryl's community, okay, which I highly recommend Daryl's community, is because of what he gives away for free. Okay. So if you go to Daryl's community, there's 2 classes that I'm working very, very close with because I see the value. Okay. One is this content vault. Okay. If you go down here,
Red one's bottom. Yeah, there you go.
right here, the content vault. Huge. And the second one is the hooks, the viral hooks. So I'm on this one right now. I already did the content vault, but I'm on this one. The viral hooks is this right here, guys. I'm gonna show you on the video. Okay. Is what you see right on the thumbnails. It's so important. I'm starting to be very, very
Are you sharing the community? Because okay.
okay.
You're starting to be very white. You cut out a minute.
I don't know if it's his computer or ours. Kim, you're starting to cut out.
So
You're frozen
when you
again.
guys go here, hold on. I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Mostly moving a little bit kind of mechanically.
So let me tell you, when I first came to America, it took me about 16 years to understand the English. But when I go to a training, or if I host the training today, and someone can understand me, it's not my problem. I'm just kidding, okay? Don't take it personal. But what I'm
You are
talking
so
about here,
bad,
guys.
bro.
These are the hooks that we're talking about, viral hooks. Okay. You want to make sure you're consistent. Like I was using this one, but they discontinue it on CapCut. So now I started to use this one. But you guys see the engagement is good. It stops the hook. Okay?
Right.
You guys see, it's very important. And here's what I also learned. You want to make sure that when you edit your videos, you can do one or two options. You can have the same hook all the way across your video to the end, or you can change it up to 2 more micro hook. Now, why is that important? Okay? Guys, these 4 videos is the same video, but it has a different micro hook. And they're getting the same amount of engagement.
Yeah.
Why does that help your channel, Brahim?
it helps YouTube push it out. It knows people are enjoying your content, so it pushes it out to more people.
Guys, which you rather create? One piece of content used 4 times or use 4 different pieces of content?
Yep.
One 4 times. Yeah.
Same piece
Which
of
one
content 4
saves
times.
more time? Is that make sense, guys?
How
Yeah.
do we learn that? How do we learn that?
We're gonna be teaching
If
that.
you have vidIQ, you can just make clips or Opus clips.
I'm gonna show you. No, I don't use Opus Clip or none of this. This is the same 2-minute video, Brian. The same 2-minute video that you put 2 micro hooks inside or 3 micro hook and a major hook in the front. Because when you go choose your thumbnail on your phone, on a short, you gotta choose the frame.
Right.
You can switch the frame based on a different thumbnail.
Oh, okay, got you.
That means you're using the same video, but you got 4 different titles. And when
Yeah.
your title match your thumbnail is what categorize your video on YouTube for YouTube to know who to send it out to. It's all about title and thumbnails.
Yep.
Descriptions help, keywords help, but it still comes down to 75% title and thumbnail. That's the algorithm today. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
You need to understand, but we're going to go more into that because I'm almost done with this one classroom, and that classroom is dedicated to YouTube only. How many of you guys would like to have a classroom like that?
Yay, me.
See?
Y'all know
Me.
how many bullets and arrows I took to do that one for you?
I don't know how many tell us.
A lot. Try being mentored by 2 7-figure and 2 9-figure earner on YouTube.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. You think they might know a thing or two?
Yep.
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 I
That's
think
right.
so.
Okay. I don't expect you guys to do that because all that stuff costs money, but you only spend it when you have it. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Until then, just be patient, and I promise you, your patience will pay out. Fair enough?
Hmm.
So this is kind of a brief peek for you guys, right? We're 5 minutes over, and I apologize, but if I'll take 2 questions. If anybody got 2 questions, I'll take 2 questions and then we'll call it.
Well, I'll ask
Yeah.
one. I know I've been having a hard time with ChatGPT on this Descript questions, and I even asked it up front, give me the most updated, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it would tell me to click on this, and I think that doesn't exist. Oh, we'll use the updated version now. Well, I already asked it to do that. So, what do you recommend? Deep, the one that Brahim said, deep something,
DeepSeek.
or you mentioned something that starts with P. Perplexity, Kim?
I don't use Perplexity.
No, Martha, if you're trying to figure out how to do something on on Descript, the fastest way is to watch a YouTube tutorial. Because
Wait,
then you
go ahead.
So when you
because
watch
then
the YouTube tutorial, make sure you check the dates of the videos.
yeah. Like this is how I would search it. Whatever you're trying to do, I would put in Descript tutorial for blah 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 2026. It'll what will happen is you'll have a visual and you'll have a short video that'll teach you whatever you're trying to do. And then that way you can probably find it a lot faster. Than you like AI is good for some things for tutorials though. I mean, like you said, unless it's up to date or unless, it might not find everything. Like I know I use ChatGPT to figure out how to do something in TikTok Studio. And at first it gave me like an older version to where it was telling me to click on features that weren't there. Now I was able to tell it, hey, this feature isn't there, not on this version, and it did update. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. But like for tech stuff, you know, even for like get response or anything like that, it's easier to just watch a tutorial on it than actually using AI for that purpose, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Awesome. All right, guys. Listen, that was a great question, Martha. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't ask the one of the 2 questions. So.
I
Right.
like to not disappoint.
Y'all welcome Maria to the VIP.
Maria.
Welcome, Maria.
Maria, text me either your Zelle information or your Venmo information.
Okay. I signed up under Martha. I mean,
It's okay.
I signed up because we talked to Martha.
It's okay. So we're gonna make
That
it
means
a
for me.
win-win situation. We're gonna credit it to Martha, but we're gonna give you the difference because Celine's group right now is at 27. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that, but I told her yesterday. I was.
It's okay. It's okay. So
I like
what
to
I'm
keep
gonna
my
do is I'm gonna
word.
send you. I'm gonna send you the difference, right? I'm gonna send you the difference, right? I just need like a Venmo or I need a Zelle. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Sounds good. All righty.
All right, guys. Listen,
Ah.
Tomorrow,
I'm looking
Christina.
for who is gonna get their money back.
All right.
Remember, you still have until the end of the workshop to refer, and even after the workshop to refer.
Now, do you have a certain post that you have we can put in our community?
Yes. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. I'm trying to find my mouse. Okay, hold on. So when you go to the VIP, well, first of all, let me go. Oh, you signed up through the community, right?
Yeah, through your community. Yeah.
So it's already open. It's already unlocked. Okay. All right. So if you go here, you go here to classroom.
Yep.
There's two ways to do it. You can do it the simple way through the actual module where all the VIP stuff is, right? And then all you gotta do is go to upcoming workshop and go here. Just follow the new stuff. And then when you come down here, you're gonna access. So that's gonna take you to the general session.
Okay.
And then when you come down here, that's gonna take you to the VIP session. Okay.
Okay.
So when you go to VIP, look for the daily post community owners.
Oh, okay.
And when you click
Oh,
on
I
these,
see.
like
Uh-huh.
today is the day. Tomorrow there will be another one, which is the day of, right? The day of, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thumbnail is already done for you. The content, everything is done for you. All you do is copy and paste for both your
Okay.
school and for your newsletter.
Okay.
And every workshop we do, I set them up the same way. I do all the legwork. I create
Oh,
all the
perfect.
thumbnails for you. I create, like, there's a lot of research for you to get a high conversion.
Okay. I will do
You
that.
name
I'll
me
send it in my
one
newsletter
community.
tonight.
You name me one community that does that for you.
Zero.
Somehow I don't understand
know
why.
one off top, Tim.
Hey,
Maybe
Brahim,
Rich.
for some reason, I always get the same answer or reaction.
Silence.
Right. Maybe Rich does it because he likes things to happen fast.
No, what Rich
I'm
does,
like
let
the
me
cat
tell you
on the
what Rich
computer.
does. I'm gonna tell you what Rich does. If Rich don't make one single adjustment to it, it would defeat him being an engineer.
That's right. I gotta tweak something. Engineers are tweakers.
Whether it is to change a letter, a color somewhere, he just gotta have one adjustment at least.
Or some way that AI could automate it. Something.
That's for you to design it. You have to design that app. You're the engineer.
Don't think I haven't been thinking about it.
Listen, y'all have a great night. I have an appointment with Lori, which I'm late for. So